This is Antonio Harris, and I'm on the youngest in the motherfucking Yacht Club.
Want the money and fame. We go to the city and we don't be tucking our chain. Woke up in paradise and we live in the drain.
Youngest in the Yacht Club. I am Vince Serrano. Man, we got a special guest today. We got a creator, influencer, and now influencer boxer. We got Antonio Harris. What up, man?
Yes, sir.
Bruh, good luck. Thanks for being on the show, bro.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, we're going to get right into it, man. We always start off Youngest in the Yacht Club with the one question. Who is Antonio Harris?
I'm a very I don't really know how to explain it, but I'm a people's person. I feed the homeless at least once a month. I give back to the community, do kickball games, flag football games, basketball tournaments. I bring football players like the Bucks players out. I do a lot of things in the community. I'm just not an influencer.
You're a community person. You're
yes,
a people's person.
I'm in the community a lot.
That's fire, bro.
Yes, sir.
What made you want to do that?
I always looked at life like this. What would I do? How would I feel if someone walked by me knowing I was hungry?
Mm.
How would I feel if I was going through something deep and I don't want to talk about it, but a kickball game, everybody eating, laughing, having a good time could have changed your mind for wanting to commit suicide?
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's big.
So,
that's deep, bro.
That's why I try to do those things.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. So let's get into it, man. Where you from?
Well, I was originally born in Georgia,
Uh.
but I was raised in Tampa.
Okay.
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
How long you been in Tampa?
Well, I was born in Georgia, but I was
Basically as a baby?
I was a baby. I don't even. I can't even say I'm from Georgia. I don't even remember it.
So your parents moved from you?
Well, my mom, my father, she got pregnant here, but my family is in Georgia. She moved to Georgia when she was pregnant.
Ah, okay.
And she had me while she was in Georgia.
Okay.
So then she wound up moving back to Tampa. Yeah.
What part of Tampa?
West Tampa.
Okay, cool. The West Tampa.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
The weaker.
Yeah, let's go. I'm very familiar with that area. You know, the city's grown, man. How do you feel about that? Like seeing the city grow and Tampa become more, because it's grown and it's always been itself, but I feel like now Tampa's on the map.
Yeah, I hate it.
Yeah,
I hate it. I hate it because it's like you can't do nothing. There's traffic everywhere. There's people everywhere. Me and my girl was just talking about moving to Virginia because of it.
Really?
Yes, it's just too much.
Yeah, man, they're forcing everybody from Tampa someplace else. All right, guys can go like a little Miami, little New York. Yo, man, you spoke to like giving back to the community and giving like those things. Like, did that happen when you were a kid? Like, how was your upbringing?
I actually had my mother. That was my best friend. You know, of course, she's not here right now.
She
but
passed?
Yeah. My father, very active in my life. So, I don't know. I always been the type to, I'd rather see you smile. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd rather see you, you know what I'm saying? I just don't know what people go through, so I try to treat people with respect and you know what I'm saying, keep a smile on my face, because that's more contagious than anything.
Big facts.
So that's why I do it. But
that's fire, bro. That's fire. That's important, man. It's important and it is contagious because you smile and make other people smile.
Yes, sir.
My wife Jenny actually said that's the first thing she noticed about you. You're always smiling.
Yeah,
man.
always.
That's good. That's good, bro.
Like I got good teeth.
yeah, it's all good. You got the gold to leave. You shining there. Hey, bro. So let's go to the next part. Like, what did you play sports in high school? How did that go? How was high school for you? Growing up.
Well, the crazy part about life is that I actually was never a boxer. I actually played baseball.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I played baseball from 13 to 19, and I tried to play football, but I got hit, and it just wasn't for me.
It wasn't.
It wasn't for me. It wasn't for me, but when I played baseball, I had played for this RBI league, runs batting in league. And my father, he didn't take me to practice one time. And they kind of cut me off the team.
Wow.
Yeah, so I went in the room. He don't know about it to this day. And I just cried because I knew what the RBI league can get me.
Yeah.
Where it can take me.
Yeah.
So then the following year, I made a RBI league again. So then I wound up going to Toronto and playing baseball, and we came back and played at the Blue Jays facility in Oldsmar. Oldsmar.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then they wound up picking 2 players from each team. We wound up playing Puerto Rico, China. We played Dominican Republic.
Wow.
We played Atlanta. It was a whole bunch of from different countries, everything.
Wow.
Colombia. We played Colombia, and they wound up picking 2 players, and I didn't have my diploma at the time. And then when I left, I started crying. And one of the scouts came to me and he told me, he said, you didn't have your diploma. That was the only reason why we didn't pick you.
Wow.
Yeah, and my father was right there, and I just bust out crying.
Damn.
Yep. And I wound up going to go get my diploma afterwards.
Wow.
And then that broke my heart so much, I just couldn't do it no more. I just didn't want to. I lost love for it. I was just like...
The love of the game just kind of... Yeah, you said it broke
your heart. Because it was like
heart.
I was there, but I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain it, but it was sad. It broke me, so I was just like...
What'd you learn from that experience?
I learned to never... I learned to always have your ducks in a row at all times. So just in case something do pop up, I'm prepared. You know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
That's what I really learned from that.
Congrats, man. That's good. That's good, man, because you learn those life lessons, man. Especially Youngest in the Yacht Club, it's always about, like, people see you, with the success. People see you on the news, right? People see you in the things, but they don't really know what it takes to get there, like the waters you had to go through and the things you did. So that's good for the viewers to know. How did you end up? Because how I saw you through Instagram. Actually, I saw your son. You have kids. Yeah. Congrats.
Appreciate it.
How did what is your claim to fame? Like, what is the the thing that people know for?
Well, see, my 1-year-old. Well, I had my son in 2020. COVID. Okay. He a COVID baby.
Oh yeah, COVID baby. Yeah. There you go.
So I don't know if if it was COVID. I don't know. But I'm just I'm saying I'm getting bullshit. But he's the one who really opened the doors for everything for me, his older brothers, everything.
Wow.
This 1-year-old kid. I have pictures in my phone right now of me holding this boy from day one to now. I would never let him go. She didn't have to change no diapers. She didn't have to wake up in the middle of the night, nothing. And she'll vouch and she'll tell you the same thing. Yeah. I love that kid. It was something about him. I touched him just like, whoa. Like, I don't know how to explain. I just don't know how to explain how it felt. Right. And he would just, I would sit, instead of sitting him in front of a TV with cartoons and baby stuff, I set him in front of the TV with old highlights of football. Like, Bucks playing and Super Bowls and highlights of all these different wide receivers and stuff like that. And then I don't know if that's what it was, but that's what I did. And ever since then, it's just like his love for football. He won't pick up a toy. He don't play with toys. He don't do anything like he don't do what a 3-year-old would do. Football. If it's not football, he don't want to do it. And it's crazy. Yeah. Because I'm just like dang, like, where you get this from? Because I don't love football like that. Right. You know what I'm saying? I was baseball. Right. So I'm just like, you know what? Let me take him outside. We're gonna go to the Riverwalk, and I'm gonna throw you this football. I'm gonna see. I'm just gonna see because he just love it, and he was only 12 months. Wow. At a time, and he could barely walk. I have the video and everything. Yeah. He could barely walk. He don't even know how to talk. And I was like, you know what? Matter of fact, it was me and my older son. We was throwing a football with each other. Yeah. And then I was just like, are you ready to go? And when I said that, Braylon was like, no. He went like this. So he stood there, and I was like, you know what? Hold this, record this. I said, go. And he took off. So I'm laughing as he's running. So I'm laughing. I swear I did not know he was going to catch. I thought the ball was going to hit him in his face. Right. And it was over with. It was just going to get a good laugh out of it. And nah. You threw the ball? I threw it. And I threw a dot too. I threw a dot, and he caught it. He got up under it and caught it. And I was just like, what the? I was so blowed. I didn't even know what to think. I didn't know what to say or anything. I'm just like, wow. What? So then that right there was like, okay, I was blowed. But then proud moment. Yeah. So like a couple of weeks later, he came up to me and he handed me the football when we went to the Riverwalk again. But we was just walking. So he was like, he gave me the football. So I'm like, man, I'm not throwing the football. I told my older son, Davion, which is his older brother. I said, why don't you throw him the football? because he, for some reason, he always like he look up to him, and it's like he his daddy. Like he tell him what to do, he do it.
Right.
So he was like, you know what? Down, said go, and he took off again, and then he turned around, he stood there. My older son threw it, and I'm not exaggerating, it had to been at least 20 to 30 yards. So I'm just like, bro, he's not gonna catch this. Man, he got up under the football. He judged, how do you say it? He like judged the football.
Yeah.
Like, got up under it and caught it. So I was like, oh yeah, this he's the one, bro.
Yeah.
He's the one. He got to be the one. He doesn't do anything else. He eat, shit, breathe football.
That's amazing.
That's all he do.
How's that make you feel, bro?
To be honest with you, I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
I just don't. It feels good inside because it's just like he came out of me. That's my son.
Yeah.
I might need to get a DNA test.
Yeah, hey, it's cool, man. It's a proud moment, man. It's dope that you know what I'm saying, for number one, that you're there for your kids, but number two, that you're seeing, you know, how sports keeps people out of trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like he got something that he's focused on, and you know, boredom kills. You know, it kills dreams, you know, people without purpose. So for him to be able to find that early on and help him, man. And, you know, there's so many just good benefits. Nowadays, kids don't even play outside.
Nope. And he loves it.
Awesome.
He's an old school kid in a new generation body.
That's fire.
If he's not outside, he's mad. He want to be outside. He want to eat. He want to eat too. Bro.
Yeah.
he always want to be outside.
That's fire.
Daddy. That's all I hear all day. And I don't mind. Listen, I don't mind. My life, I ain't gonna say it's over with.
Right.
But it's about the kids now.
1,000%.
So I don't care how tired I am. I don't
Right.
care if I'm sick. I don't care what's going on. I'm gonna take him outside.
That's fire. Yeah, man. You're promoting. You got to fan them flames, man. Like you say, he could be the one. Like,
he's the one who opened up these doors for me.
That's fine. So what ended up happening? Like, how did that?
So I wound up going. We was at the Riverwalk again.
Okay.
And I guess they had the night parade or some. I don't know. I forgot what it was, but
Right.
I think it was the regular parade. I don't know. We was at the Riverwalk, and we wound up seeing this guy who real famous on social media. He like a OnlyFans and porn star.
Damn.
And stuff like that. And Tune.
Okay.
So we wound up seeing this when I met them. They was at the park. They was waiting on their Uber because I guess they was drinking at the time. So they was responsible.
Right.
So they seen my son. They was like, oh, we know who he is. Who that kid? We know who he is. That's him. That's the one. That's the one who did this, who did that. So I'm just like, damn, y'all really seen him? Like, I don't know. I'm not used to this type of stuff, so I'm just trying to figure it out.
Right.
So they come up to him. They're like, oh, can we get a picture with him? I'm like, well, I mean, damn, this is what come with the territory. So
right.
I'm just like, yeah, why not? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Braylon, he's
Did you had posted the catch on social media?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I had, millions and millions of views.
Oh, so
yeah.
that's what happened.
Yeah, that one, he was playing, I had played this Finesse 2 Times song. That's another story.
Oh yeah.
That's the one that really popped everything off, the Finesse 2 Times story.
Really?
I mean, the song.
The song.
Yeah. Well, long story short, I was in my house and I had all my kids. And I'm playing the song and I heard somebody curse, but I didn't know who it was. So I'm like, hold on, wait. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna replay this song. So I'm gonna act like I'm jamming to it, but I'm really not. I'm trying to replay it
to find out who's
cursing. So I'm like, okay, woo. He go, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. And I paused it. And sure enough, it was Braylon. Fuck! I said, so you the one who said that. So everybody was like, ooh, he hauled that.
He did.
And I had like 20 million views
wow.
on TikTok.
Yo, that's crazy. Yeah. So and you started getting...
And ever since then, no matter what I post on TikTok or Instagram, especially stories on Instagram,
yeah,
it's the numbers is crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And then you met all these other people and they started coming.
But back to the story, I met Tune and Trap, which is, you know what I'm saying, the people I hang with now.
Yeah.
And they pulled me in. They was like, yo, we've been seeing you boxing on Dean the Great YouTube. So I'm just like, yeah, I do box on there. They're like, yeah. They're like, basically, we seen you boxing on Dean the Great thing, and we like it, and we got this platform they're bringing up now, which is ICS, that I could get you on. So I'm just like, you sure? I'm like, all right, let's do it.
Fine.
And then Tune talked to Gary.
Right.
And then they put me on like that.
That's
and
fine.
Ever since then, I started taking it serious like 5 months ago. Like, I've been boxing for years, but I never took it serious. Like, I training every day. I never did that.
Right.
I just started doing that.
And so now you taking it serious, and that's segues to the next thing. So now you're getting into influencer boxing, basically.
Yeah, influencer, not Canelo Alvarez boxing.
Right.
We're influencer boxing.
Right. Sort of like on like the Jake Paul or the Misfits boxing.
Yeah, Misfits and Dazzin. What's
the zone. Yeah, the zone. Yeah. So let's talk about that, man. Like, because you can't play boxing.
Tell me about it. You cannot play with it. I don't care what nobody say. You cannot put no gloves on and play around.
Right.
You just can't.
What makes you think that you got what it takes to get in there? You know, you have a fight coming up soon.
Yes, sir.
When is that fight?
August 3rd.
August 3rd.
Next weekend.
Next weekend, basically, in Tampa, Florida.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You met Trap Yayo and you met Tune Vibes. They put you on here, but what even clicked to say, "Hey, look, I'm willing to do this. Like, I can make this thing happen."
It's kind of a sad story, man. It kind of like brings tears to my eyes to this day still, because I never forget her words. My mom, she's always tell me, "Why don't you just go to the ring and do something with that?" Because I would fight in the neighborhoods, and she would see that I'm not trying to toot my own horn or nothing like that, but she would say, "Son, you can really throw your hands." And I'm like, my mama told me I can, so, you know, mama tell you something is right.
It's
you know
right, yeah, she ain't gonna lie to you.
Exactly, and she'll tell me the truth.
Right.
Son, you're soft. And she will tell me that.
Yeah.
And she always told me that shit, like, you special, you talented at everything you do. If you just stick to one thing, you'll be good at it. And I never forget this. This is the funniest thing she ever told me. She say, "You a man of all traits, but a master of none."
Yeah, that's a real saying. Right.
She told me that. I'm like, what? Wait, what? So I had to replay it. I'm like, oh, okay, now I see what she's saying. So basically, back to what she said. If you stick to one thing and just do it, you'll be good at it.
Right.
So I took
boxing serious.
That's when I started saying, okay, you know what? Let me see what I could do. And she always told me, "Tonio, you a dog." And she really speak to me like this.
Yeah.
She don't bite her tongue. She don't care who's around. She gonna be straightforward. "Tonio, you a dog. Get out there and go show these people who you are. That's it." And I just like, man, you right. My mama told me this, so I don't care what nobody else say.
Yeah, 1,000.
Yeah, so that's how it.
So how it started.
Yeah.
So when the opportunity came, you pretty much heard her words.
Yeah. Every time I get in the ring, I replay it. I replay it. I even got it on my phone. So like before the fight, I'm gonna play her speech. I'm gonna watch it.
So she passed.
Yeah. She passed in 2019.
Wow.
I had just got out of jail in March, and she passed away July.
Wow.
Around same time.
If you don't mind me asking, what'd you go to jail for?
Oh, I had did something stupid.
Oh, okay.
I don't mind talking about it.
Yeah.
Because, you know what I'm saying?
You learn from your lesson.
Yeah, I learned from
it.
Yeah, I had kind of like got into it with my baby mother. That's all it was. And it was no hands on, put no hands on nobody, I guess, because I was the aggressor when the cops came. I was so mad. I don't get mad. So for me to get mad, I get mad because I'm always like, I don't try to like hurt nobody. I don't talk down on nobody. I don't disrespect nobody. So I feel like if you push me to that level, it's a reason.
Yeah, you did something.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what it was. And I pushed her, like, get out my face, and
that's what
they
happened.
took me to jail. So
yeah.
I did 2 months. I told my dad, because my father, like I say, he's there financially, mentally, everything. He's there. Him, my mother, brother, listen, I was so thankful to have them two people in my life, bro.
Right.
And I told him straight out, just like, look, don't give me no lawyer. don't pay me. Don't pay for my bond. Don't pay nothing. I just need to sit in here and get my mind right. And he was like, you sure? I'm like, yeah, let me get my mind right. So, and ever since then, I sat in there, I sat in my bunk, I sat in there, I started reading. I hate reading. And I started reading. And now I'm just like, okay, if you ever want to keep something from a nigga, put it in a book. I'm just being honest.
Yeah. But you started opening them up.
Yeah, and I started to like read different, and I'm just like, what
kind of books were you reading?
I was actually reading a book on how to build my credit, how to like start, like a whole bunch of stuff like trade lines and primaries and how to build your credit. And then ever since then, now my credit A1.
Hey, dog, there you go. Congrats, bro.
Appreciate it.
Yo, congrats, dog. And it's good to hear, like we said, man, people think that, they see you on the news, because I saw your son on the news.
Yeah.
They put the clip on the news. They see you on the news. They see that you got the numbers going crazy. They see that you're an influencer and a creator, but they don't really see the behind the scenes stuff that you had to go through to get here. So it's dope to see that you open up and you learn from your mistakes, man.
Yes, sir.
And it made you better. You took accountability, and you're like, yo, I'm not gonna be on this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's fire, bro. And you gotta be here for those kids, man.
Got to.
Amen.
Got to. I'm all they got until it's my time.
Facts, bro. So let's talk about this fight on August 3rd, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Who are you fighting?
Well, you're right. Who am I fighting?
Yeah. See, the crazy thing is, it seems like it's been different people, right? Even me and you were on the card one time, right? So how did like now what's, because it's next week, what's, who you lined up for?
Man, I was supposed to fight at least 7 different people in like the last month.
Jesus.
Yeah, and the other one was you.
Yeah.
And when they told me that it was like really no experience, I'm just like, I don't know if I could do it, because it's not fair. They just setting people up for like, it's just not fair.
Right.
To just fight people with no experience. That's like me fighting an Olympian guy. Like, it's just not fair. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So why would you even put us together?
For sure.
So I guess other people realized that, and then your team said no.
Yeah, my team, basically, my coaches are saying like, hey, I don't have any ring experience. Like, yo,
it's different.
It is different. It's different when those lights come on, man.
What?
So, and I'm grateful for my coaches, because they, although it's a humbling experience, they're doing things to protect their fighters,
Yeah.
Whereas other people just throw themselves in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Test dummies.
Yeah, man, we can't be that. My wife loved my teeth.
and what you said earlier, you can't play boxing.
1,000%.
You can't go out there and shoot a 3 and laugh about it. Right. There's people trying to take your head off, knock your teeth out your mouth, and put you to sleep.
For sure.
Pillow on the blanket.
Yeah, for sure. But now you do got a fight lined up. So who you fighting?
Well, they said it's this guy named Pressure. What kind of pressure he calls, I don't know. But I'm not even worried about it.
Yeah.
I'm preparing like I'm finna fight Floyd. So and I know he's not Floyd.
If you are like I seen you guys on live, on the ICS live, on the Face Off, you guys really going at it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You guys really selling this fight.
Yeah, because it's like I liked him, but then I don't like him. It's because we were supposed to fight on a card. I think it was March 18th. We were supposed to fight. Matter of fact, at my gym, we had a fight set up at my gym. And I was way in Ocala. And I'm like, man, I'ma just go. I showed up. I drove 2 hours away, and he never showed up. We call him. Well, they call him, and he don't answer the phone. But he's online, but he's not answering the phone. He posts something, but he's not answering the phone. So it's just like, man, I just drove all the way over here.
So there's a backstory.
Yeah, it's just like, why you do that? All you had to do is just say, I don't want to take the fight. That's all you had to say.
Right.
I'm not ready, or whatever it was.
Right. He just didn't show up.
He didn't show up. And then when I seen him, I think it was that Signature Punch.
Okay.
I seen him. And I'm like, dang, why you buck me? Oh, it's family issues, blah, 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 this and that. I said, that's funny, because you had family issues that day, and then you boxed on Dean the Great Thing a day later. don't make any sense to me.
Right.
I'm sorry. If I had family issues, it's going to be Monday and Tuesday, not just Friday. And then all of a sudden I can go fight on Deem the Great Thing the next day.
Right.
So I just didn't, I never respected that.
Right.
So now, August 3rd, I promise it's going to be a knockout, either the first round or the second round. It's not going 3 rounds. I promise you that.
Okay. And that, the crazy part about it is that it's going to be, you guys went from being just like a regular fight to like one of the feature fights.
Yeah.
Like right under the main event now.
Yeah.
Because of the,
because of me.
Yo, why you say it's because of you?
Because of me.
Oh.
You got to know how to sell a fight. You got to know how to sell.
What's the main goal for Antonio Harris, using influencer boxing?
Well, my goal is in boxing, period. Well, let's say ICS boxing. I want to become a ICS champion in 2 different weight classes. And if I can, I'm going to keep going. But my goal is 2. And I'm going to be. I ain't no goal. There's nothing. I'm going to be. I promise.
So you're going to be. What are you going to be?
I want to be an ICS champion in 2 different weight classes. That's exactly what I'm going to be.
That's awesome. What weight classes?
Cruiser and middleweight.
That's amazing,
so
man.
Whoever in cruiser and whoever in middleweight, I'm coming for you.
That's fire.
I can't really talk right now because I'm in heavyweight, but I'll be down soon. Just know that.
What is the heavyweight division?
They suck.
Like 200?
200 and up.
Okay. And are you fighting at 200 and up, or are you fighting?
No, I'm fighting at catchweight 199.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are closer to the 200.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he can't be 5 pounds under. I can't be 5 pounds over. Basically.
Okay. Cool. So
that's what they told me. I don't.
Yeah. So that's dope. That's dope. And it's cool to see that you guys are like, yo, this is like serious. Like this is a real fight. So you're working at this. This isn't just like, hey, look, I'm gonna do this and that's it. You're looking to be a champion.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. What gym do you train at?
Franklin Boxing Gym. Make sure y'all go get y'all membership. It's the best gym in Tampa.
That's fine.
Just remember that. And Franklin, I love you, baby.
There you go. Man, let me ask you a question, Antonio. Who, like, because Youngest in the Yacht Club is always, they want to inspire people. They want to show people. If you could go back to your younger self, what advice would you give your younger self?
The advice I would give my younger self at what age? Just young.
Period. If you could just travel back in time.
Well, I would choose the mother of my kids wisely. I would make sure I got my education the right way. Instead of 3-4 years later, I would have. I don't do anything else. Those are the main 2 things. That's what I would have.
So good.
I would put it like this. What I really want to say is the shit that I know now, wish I would have knew it back then. Basically, I'd be a millionaire.
Know who you have kids with and focus on your education.
Yes.
That's amazing. Why? And you say that because you've made mistakes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, and that's big. That's big. And so it's good to know that. If you could give some advice to a creator or somebody that's in the same field as you, what would you tell them?
I would tell them stay focused. One thing I learned about this, I always watch different people. I watch like the Ha Davises, the Country Waynes, and I'm like, dang, I can do that, but it's not my turn. And what people got to understand is you got to learn it's not your turn. You got to wait. It's going to come. Your time is going to come. You're not going to know. It's just like death. You're never going to know when it's your time.
Right.
And that's it. And stay focused and humble yourself. Always stay humble through this journey, because I done seen a lot of people who had potential and they wasn't humble, and now they're nothing. All because they big headed. And that's just what I've seen. So.
Yeah. That's good. That's good advice, man. Stay humble, man, and stay focused. That's amazing advice. I feel like it's there. Tonio, man, if you could give your message, man, you know what I'm saying? Like the final message for, people who are listening, man. Like, what is the message from Antonio Harris to the viewers, to everybody?
Life is hard. I know life is hard. Always know that, you know, it's other people battling the same type of thing, if not worse. Just try to get through it, stay focused, try to fight it try to fight it the best way as possible. If you battling depression, if you battling any type of stress, if you battling anything, try to keep your head up and keep it above water and try to, you know what I'm saying, like get through it the best way possible because at the end of the day, nobody really understand you, and the only person that understand you is you. So you gotta figure out a way to get through it, and that's LIFE, man. It's hard. Yeah, it's just fight. You gotta fight through everything, and
that's it, bro.
Yeah, you just got to fight through it, man. I can't really give no advice to it because I don't suffer from depression, or I don't let nothing get to me. I don't stress about nothing, because one thing I learned in life is if you believe in that man upstairs, ain't nothing going to stop you. You're going to get through everything. It's just gonna be on his time, not yours. So that's when you understand that it's on his time, not yours. That's when you'll feel better about everything. That's what I learned.
That's fine, man. Fight through the hard times in life. You gonna be fighting on what day?
August 3rd.
August 3rd. What's the platform?
SPTV.
Oh, that's gonna be the pay-per-view, right?
Yeah.
You have pay-per-view?
Yes, and it's ICS Boxing.
Yep, the Influencer Championship Series, August 3rd, man.
Yes, sir.
And Antonio, man, appreciate you. Where can the people find you?
Tampa, Florida. Nah, just you can find me on Instagram, Superstar Bray 1. All one word, Superstar, BRAY1 on Instagram. TikTok, same thing. Facebook, Antonio Harris. I got 2 of them. And my main page is like 15K followers on Facebook. The other one I had to make because I kept getting going to Facebook jail. I'd have been to Facebook prison plenty of times.
Oh, that's crazy. That's dope, man. Antonio, man, thanks for being on the show, bro. I appreciate you, man.
Brother.
Great story, man. Great advice, man. Thanks for being on,
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
My dog.